Hey guys!
Hey guys!
We're back with another Lucifer review, this time reviewing Lucifer Season 2, Episode 3, titled Sin Eater. If you haven't seen it yet and you want to avoid any spoilers, skip this video and come back later, because everything we say from this point forward is going to be a spoiler. The crime of the week this week was a serial killer Punisher type character, which Lucifer is at first irritated about. Like, hey, punishing is my job.
Yeah. And what's interesting is through little conversations with his mom, he discovers that he went from hell where he was forced to dish out punishment. That was his forced on job. He came up to humanity to get out of that and is still punishing people in his choice of human job.
He kind of has this epiphany. He's like, I'm good at it. I like it. And it took catching this Punisher serial killer to figure that out about himself.
Yeah.
One of the things they did this week, and something a lot of procedural type shows do, is when you see like the famous person that you recognize, you're like, oh, that's the killer. And Robin Givens was in this episode, so I was like, oh, she did it. I thought for sure throughout the entire episode that Robin Givens playing Lila, I think was the character's name, I thought she was the killer through the whole thing, and then she wasn't. I'm like, you got me. Good on you.
It's like I like that. Yeah, it's like they recognize that if you have a large, or an A-list star on your show, that they're going to be the bad guy, and they were like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that.
I like that because it was a neat little bait and switch that a lot of procedural shows just don't do.
Yeah.
You see an actor that you've seen in other stuff, they're the killer.
Yeah.
And they switched it around on us, and I really like that. The other thing I want to mention in this episode is Lucifer's punishment for his mom. He cut a deal with God that in order to save Detective Decker, he would bring his mom back to hell, and he's not going to. Her punishment is to stay on Earth and live as a human.
Yeah.
And in the promo for next week, it does seem like at least Amenadiel is concerned about that, because technically Lucifer is violating his deal with God.
Yeah.
But I think in a way, it's almost a worse punishment than being brought back to hell.
Yeah, like, hopefully, I'm sure we're definitely going to get the resolution of that in next episode, because that's what the preview shows, is that they're going to deal with that. But yeah, I agree. Like, I feel like Lucifer realized his mom being there, like, this was just weird, and she was out of her depth, and it's torture for her, basically. So it's the perfect punishment for right now, is to live out this mortal's life.
Yeah. But she still has this superhuman strength, which she kind of finds out at the end of the episode when she's got mugged.
Yeah.
So, is it going to be really that bad for her? I think it's going to be like this double-edged sword. She'll really enjoy parts of it. She'll really despise other parts of it. Season 2 of Lucifer, this is the 3rd episode. It's off to a really great start. It's one of our favorite shows.
Yeah, it's really funny and laid back, and it's just easy to just sit back and enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly. So if you watch our videos but you're not watching Lucifer, give it a shot. It's really, really good. I think you'd really enjoy it. Alright, that's going to be it for this video. If you have anything to add, let us know down in the comments. Also, if you enjoyed this review, and we really hope you did, be sure to tell us by dropping a like on it and subscribe for more reviews.
And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.